Hi, I'm Chella.
And I'm Slicker. Welcome to another episode of Two Damn Fools. We're on a mission that is entirely possible to find the best camping sites around the country, no matter where they may be.
Do you know what it is? We don't just do camping, we do glamping, we do log cottages, we do everything. So please follow us and follow us on Facebook and just go to Two Damn Fools and just like and subscribe. And you will be the next to see our next episode all across the country.
It's a new day all over again. Don't know how we're getting there and don't know when. It's a new day, we'll pack what we can. Look at the map and proceed as planned. 'Cause we just wanna live, wanna be free. So many things we want you to see. It's just a story of our lives that no one can deny. 'Cause we're the two damn fools.
So, what is the next destination for Two Damn Fools? How about the rolling hills and gurgling rivers of the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands? This after an amazing Drakensberg Canopy tour. But more about that later. Right now, it's off to the Waterhook resort and dodging some pretty dodgy potholes in the process. But you are rewarded with a magnificent landscape of forests and wide open spaces, a hidden away paradise if ever there was one.
So Slicker, we got the fire going and we're at Waterhook. It's a very hidden away spot though, and the road isn't so lekker, so we would suggest for you guys to just get a 4x4 and come through. We did do it in a family car though.
You can use a family car as long as it's not too low slung. As long as you've got clearance, there's no problem.
As you were saying, we're in the Midlands now, and this used to be wars going on everywhere.
Well, that's the great irony. Today it's a land of peace and quiet and great tranquility. But at the turn of the previous century, this was a scene of battle. People were being killed and wounded, and we had Britain and the Boers at war, in the Anglo-Boer War. But today, of course, more than 120 years later, it's just beautiful and quiet.
I love it. So that would have been all Boer, Anglo-Boer war area.
Indeed.
Up there. Okay, well, let's enjoy our braai.
Indeed.
Let's go.
If you're looking for an absolute escape, you need to look no further than this gem. Although there is plenty to look out over at the Waterhook Valley Cottages and Campsite. It's situated right on the Moy River, which of course translates to beautiful river. And you have to agree, it is. Perfect for canoeing and fishing and just chilling on its plentiful, tranquil banks. Now that's what Two Damn Fools call Moy. And then, apart from the camping site, there's the Heron Lodge, ideal for a reunion of family or friends with no fewer than 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a lounge with a fireplace, and a fully fitted kitchen. And what would a lodge like this be without a huge braai area and boma fireplace to sort out the appetites of all those hungry family members and friends?
We're here at Waterhook, and I'm with the owner, Sean Fourie, and his wife, Michelle. And Sean, what a stunning venue for a camping site. What a stunning location.
Thank you.
Thank you for hosting us, and
pleasure.
thank you for everything you did for us last night and today, obviously. Just give us a little bit of input on the prices of your camping sites.
The camping site basically works per person per night, so we charge 100 Rand per person per night. No site fees, no setup fees, no restrictions, pets are welcome. Yeah.
You've got a little thing of, you've got such regular customers that come here that actually bring their pangas and cut out their own camping site.
Yes, well, we've got a 360 hectare farm. So
Wow.
You can basically camp wherever you want to camp. We've got 9 or 10 dedicated sites which you can use, which has been identified by campers before, which are winter camps, and have now become permanent sites.
When we were doing a walk around the camping site, we actually found this amazing shower. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the shower, we call it our family shower. So it's 3 showers in one, built into a rock face, and used, it's built out of all natural stone and stuff down on the farm.
Brilliant. And you put us up in the Heron Lodge, which is obviously a family or corporate kind of unit. And prices there?
Price for the Heron Lodge can sleep 13 people. So it's got 13 beds, so 360 rand per person per night. It's full catering, self-catering. You've got your own microwave stove, fully kitted out.
Braai outside?
Braai outside, fireplace inside, DSTV with a what's that package? I call it variety package.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I see you've got a little list in there. If you need anything like ice or whatever, we can always just contact you.
100%. We found a lot of people wanted to drive from Elwood to Moy River again. Moy River's not far away, but the schlep of going to town, coming back home to town. So the necessities we keep. So if you forgot salt, sugar, toothpaste, we have ice, we have little tins of tomato, onion, gravy, and that type of stuff. Yeah.
Brilliant. I can't wait for the coffee. Can we go check it out?
100%, let's go.
Great.
The actual camping site has a unique family bathroom. This is rustic personified, with 3 showers and an African vibe of stone slats that give you a fascinating combo of luxury and good old outdoor living. This is what makes Waterhook so special. All kinds of nifty, innovative additions that set it apart from your regular camping site. On the top of the agenda of things to do at Waterhook is a canoeing expedition. And because of the Moy River's placid nature, it's designed for the experienced and inexperienced alike. We can pretty much guess which category Challa and our trusty cameraman Trooper fit into. But if at first you don't succeed conventionally, well, how about this unique configuration of a 2-directional approach, which eradicates the need for any rear view mirrors. After a wobbly start, they set off and had a great time taking turns in deciding which way would be the best way forward or backward. But as you can see, they got it right eventually.
Sean, you brought us down to this view, and I'm so grateful for that. Tell us a bit about the history, because these cottages you are actually going to turn into accommodation.
Yes, we are. So they used to be accommodation. About 10-15 years ago, there was a veld fire that came over the hill, which is not natural. Normally it comes from the left-hand side of me. And because they were thatched, they just took life. So at the moment, we're using it just for storage and for staff quarters. And then later on, further down the line here, and between the wattle there where the big trees are as well, we're going to be starting our glamping sites.
That I can't wait for. So it's going to be permanent tents, permanent glamping, proper glamping.
It won't be tents as such. It's probably going to be more of a wooden structure type deal with a bed. You just bring your own bedding, so your cooking facilities will be there. You'll have your showers close by, toilets, but private, waterproof.
Brilliant. Just to let everyone know, if I wanted to make a booking here, or any one of the guys wanted to make a booking and get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, how would we get a hold of you?
The best way is on our Facebook page. It's Waterhook Valley Cottages and Campsite. We do have our cell phone number and website is on there as well. And yeah, get hold of us, WhatsApp, phone us, email us.
Brilliant.
So, what else do you find in the Moy River area? Well, if you're anything like Challa and Slicker, a cold brew on a hot day always fits the bill. A bit of a pothole drive to the quaint village of Nottingham Road will reveal a craft beer oasis. The Nottingham Road Brewing Company, famous throughout the region for its Notties Draft, which can be enjoyed in its superb leafy environs, is the answer. And what a range on offer! Choose between the pickled pig, whistling weasel, tipsy tiger, wobbling wombat. The list goes on and on. And right next door, for a more traditional pub experience, is the well-decked out Boar's Head. This is a classic style bar which fits in perfectly with Nottingham Road's country inn feel, with a full range of beers, ales, spirits and liqueurs in a well-appointed setting, tailor-made for any kind of social gathering.
Let's have something to refresh ourselves before we hit a little bit of a pothole road on the way to Moy River.
A little bit.
A huge pothole road on the way to Moy River.
Of course, when you go camping, ablutions are always important. Whether you're camping in a tent or glamping, or fortunate enough to be in a cottage like Heron Cottage at Waterhook. So let's look at the ablutions here. And what we find is that we've got 2 bathrooms. So we're very lucky, one on the one side and another on the other. And here we have toilet and basin, and it's great. It's very, very clean. And the wonderful thing is there's a shower with plenty and plenty of hot water, which is so important. And the pressure is great.
And we've got a new thing we're introducing to them, fools. It's called, we don't want to call it celebrity chef, so we're going to call it up and coming chef. And this time we've got Trooper trying to catch dinner, so we can actually have a fresh fishy. Trooper,
Hi,
how you doing?
good thanks.
Caught anything yet?
Yeah, I've got only small ones now, but the big ones are snapping a little bit, so
Brilliant.
yeah, I should have one in about another hour or so.
Slick and I are going to go light the fire in good hopes of you catching something.
Thank you, man.
And then we'll get the fire ready. When you're ready, we'll see you up there.
Great stuff. I'll let you know.
Slick, I think we've got quite a good fire going for Trooper, but when he comes back from fishing, I'm sure he caught something. I mean, this river is overflowing with wildlife, but we'll get to that now.
So Trooper, I believe you are buying a special dinner for us tonight. What's on the menu?
Okay, well, Slicker, we have a wonderful starter with a mushroom and cheese sauce with a little touch of garlic, which any camper can do. With if you buy yourself with a family, it's very simple, straightforward. You know, you can add your own ingredients. You know, it's extra. You know, sky's the limit with this sort of starter. And then we have some lovely T-bone steaks, which is provided by our hosts, Michelle and Sean. Fantastic steaks. You will have a good taste later. And then, yeah, so...
Little surprise maybe later.
Yes, what happened earlier is that you guys think I'm not a good angler or fisherman. I've got something coming up for you guys.
Fantastic. Great stuff. And if anyone wanted to get hold of you to cater for them, what's your cell number?
Oh, well, no matter what the size of the group is, you can contact me on 073 041 5650.
So Trooper gets to work. Black mushrooms on the grid, showered with mozzarella and garlic, and then, having done them to the ultimate turn of medium to slightly rare, he carves up those giant-sized steaks, perfectly seasoned, tender, and irresistible to any braai meat lover. Okay.
Right, I told you guys I can fish. Little squeeze of lemon, a little bit of salt and pepper, or basically any flavouring you like on fish. And yeah, very tasty. The butter is just to give it that little non-dry sense. So yeah, and there you have it.
This is a flippin' mooi river.
Yes, and that's exactly where we are, close to Mooi River. But picturesque like you can't believe.
Do you know what I love about the place? It's just silence. If you want to break away, do you know we're sitting here at 6 a.m. in the morning next to the flippin' mooi river. But do you know how many people are actually sitting in traffic right now all across the country?
I know, all the highways, byways, and getting so frustrated and thinking what a terrible day they've got to look forward to. We are very, very blessed and fortunate.
But we are waiting for our host, Sean and Michelle, our hosts, to come because he's got a little coffee shop here. Beautiful little place that he just built. It hasn't actually opened yet, but he's coming to make us some egg and bacon rolls and his personal coffee. It's obviously a passion for him.
Indeed. And last night, Sean and Michelle hosted the most fantastic braai for us. It was these T-bone steaks you can't believe. They were like mini mountains on the braai. And some lovely wines, a selection of wines. And they kept us entertained, and hopefully we entertained them. But it was a beautiful evening.
We've still got so much to show you guys today.
Well, we are right here at the Waterhook of Waterhook. This is where Sean has established our fantastic little coffee shop. Sean, how did this come about?
Well, basically the coffee shop idea came from campers. So, you know, when guys come for the weekend, normally on a Sunday morning, they have to either cook breakfast, then wash dishes, then pack up, and then still track home. Alternatively, they would pack up early and then go to town and have breakfast. So I thought, well, I've got all the equipment and machinery. We built this little coffee shop, and we now do bacon egg rolls and coffee in the morning. So instead of them going to town or cooking in the morning before they leave, they come in.
Brilliant idea, brilliant idea. And you've got, as you say, bacon and egg rolls. Michelle produces her own eggs, but they're actually, the best way I can describe it is rainbow eggs.
Yeah.
What colours are they? I mean,
Well, they're basically called Easter eggers is a common name for them. So you get blue ones, there's duck green ones, mauve colour ones, khaki colour, brown ones with spots on it. Yeah.
I know you don't believe me. So I've actually got one right here. Have a look. It's blue. I had one a bit earlier, and this egg was like no other egg I've tasted because it had flavour, it had real flavour and a golden yolk, and it was delicious. But now, Sean, you're also a coffee master.
Well, not coffee master, but yeah, I enjoy my coffee.
Okay. How did that come about?
Well, we used to be big drinkers in old days, and a lot of my friends stopped drinking, so alternative after that, the only pub you can go to is a coffee bar. So that's where coffee came.
Fantastic, and we can't wait to taste your coffee. So can we please have some?
100%, let's do that.
Cool.
Slicker, I've decided tonight, or last night here at Waterhook, which was amazing, I decided to actually, next to your room,
Yeah.
which you annexized immediately,
Yeah.
next to it is just two beautiful double bunks.
Yeah.
Obviously where the kids can and can.
Yeah.
I'm actually tonight going to sleep there.
No ways.
What do you mean with no ways?
That is a non-snoring section of the cottage. That is the snoring section. You stick to your snoring section.
Do you know, I don't know how to say this in the nicest way possible, but oil painting yourself. When it gets to snoring, you're quite loud. Okay, do you know what? I'll stick to my lovely room. And then, but if I do move over to, because I love those double bunks, they're beautiful.
If you do move over and you wake me up, you'll get scooped right back to the snoring section.
Okay, well then that's it. There we go.
Chala, we had a lacquer day today. It was hot.
You did.
But now there's this brilliant thunderstorm outside with lightning and thunder and this cooling rain. And that's why we've moved inside, because we've got a fireplace. And it's serving us tonight, but in winter, you need this. to keep
I can
warm.
think, this reminds me a lot of Hogsback.
Waterhook gets very cold. This whole area gets very cold, and this is the perfect way to spend an evening on a very, very chilly night.
And luckily there's always wood available. All you have to do is ask our hosts and they make a plan. They get
Exactly.
it.
You made a plan today to sort of like a bat out of hell.
Should we really go there?
Yes, we should.
Okay.
You want to tell the story, don't you?
No, I don't really, but I will. I wanted to get onto the rock to get a nice shot of the river, beautiful view, and I thought I'd jump into the river. And Slicker, fortunately, said he's not going to do it. And as I wanted to put my foot in, this snake, I don't know what kind of snake swims underwater, but we thought it's an eel, but it's not. The snake came out and said, "Hello, you damn fools," and then rushed up the rock to follow us. So obviously I ran a little bit.
But it only wanted to say hello.
I know, but I don't want to say hello back.
What kind of snake was it?
Well, according to Sean, it was a green grass snake.
Okay, so your run was not commensurate with the size of the snake.
Do you know what? Obviously everywhere in South Africa you get a few poisonous snakes, but in this
But not
area
here.
you don't really
Not here.
you get them. But I mean, they keep to themselves if you keep to yourself.
Exactly.
That's it. Okay, so before you try and dodge this again, while we're here, it's a fun little piece of our episode. You had 5 minutes. Well, we cut from 15 to 5. You
Is
had
it
5
what?
minutes to come up with your life skill orientation story.
It's an observation of life, and I made this observation last night.
Okay.
It was a wonderful evening. The stars were out. When was the last time you looked up at the open night sky and saw 1 million stars? Probably a long time ago. You know, we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of our lives. We get into our cars, we drive 2 hours to work, we just embroiled in work for 9, maybe 10 hours, and then we spend another 2 hours getting back. We don't even have time to think about stars and just replenishing our souls. Take a break, like we did. We joined Sean and Michelle at Waterhook. They are fortunate enough to live here all year round. But you can come here for a day or two, a week, maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky, and you can feed your soul. You can remind yourself that it's important to connect with nature. You might have the most stressful job, but you can come and find some peace and tranquility, and you will feel like re-energized. So please do it.
Slicker, a lot of the camping sites we go to have Wi-Fi and have signal. What I love about this place, now it's a bittersweet thing, but what I love about Waterhook is they don't normally have signal. And do you know what? If I had to bring my son here, I wouldn't want him sitting on the phone or the tablet all day. I would want him to go out there and explore. And it's so safe that the kids can actually do their own thing. The parents do their own thing. And parents can relax and let the kids go. Get him a fishing rod or a bicycle or something.
You don't need a phone here. You really don't. As long as you realize that everyone knows that you're safe and you don't... Why?
Hey, aren't you going to ask me about my son?
Yeah, I thought you were coming to that. You just want to show off. Okay.
No. I think you beat me with this episode with your starlit cruise.
5 minutes, and this is what you came up with.
It's Friday here at Waterhook. We really picked the right time to book our Heron cottage on the hill. We're off to go fish and maybe catch an eel.
Snake.
Okay, well, it didn't. Okay, well, here we go. With Sean and Michelle, the perfect hosts, remember to try the multicolour rainbow eggs and toast. At the coffee shop, of course, right down the road.
Yeah. And no, we haven't forgotten. Two damn fools don't just chew, canoe and enjoy the occasional brew. They also flew over the cuckoo's nest and quite a few other nests, as it turns out. Before their Midlands expedition, they were fortunate enough to be invited by Drakensberg Canopy tours to do some high flying over the magnificent Blue Grotto forest. Owner Kai Schultz explains what his Canopy tour offers, what gives it a cutting edge, and how he finds such excellent staff to assist visitors.
The Drakensberg Canopy Tour is a zipline adventure experience that takes you on 12 zip lines through the canopy of the Blue Grotto forest, which is a unique indigenous forest in the central Drakensberg. For us, when we're selecting staff, it's really about communication and the ability that those staff have to communicate effectively, make sure that people not only are safe, but are actually feeling safe and are then having a good time. And finally, if they're safe and having a good time, we can also maybe explain a little bit about the unique environment that they're finding themselves in whilst doing a canopy tour. I think what differentiates a canopy tour from other similar adventures is that it takes you into places that you normally wouldn't go. So whilst you might have walked in a forest, very few people have actually been elevated into the canopy, that top layer of the forest, and been able to explore it along with the fun zipline adventure that goes with it.
It was amazing. That fifth one was just amazing.
Wow. Ladies, Bali and Kwanda,
Yes.
thank you so much. Really, it was incredible. Chala, he's done this before. I've never done something like this.
So it was the first time.
Yeah, it was my first time. I was terrified.
Did you see?
Yeah, I see. You were shaking on the first one.
And I clung when you caught me. I clung to
Yeah, you wanted to. You didn't want to let go. But I'm so glad you did it, hey?
I'm so pleased. You ladies were incredible. I don't think if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gone through this.
You were the stars of the show. Thank you so much, and thanks for having us. And we will see you soon again, hopefully, if we come to Drakensberg again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ngwanda.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. And so we come to the end of another episode of Two Damn Fools. Our sincere thanks to everyone who helped make it possible. Sean and Michelle from Waterhook, Kai and his team from Drakensberg Canopy Tour, and Mark and Adam Brunsden for the background music. Mark is from Port Elizabeth, aka Kwabecha, and is available for gigs right across the city. Next time you'll see Challa and Slicker in Limpopo. Two damn fools know how to get around. See you then.